someone being right next door?
I think so. So quiet.
I don't know, she's dead.
Hello, welcome to the Cosy Couch, episode 16. My name's Nick.
I'm Richard.
Did that on purpose.
Yeah. Shite timing.
And I've got a cold, so I probably sound a bit stuffy. I'm sniffing like hell. I'll try not to do that because I know it's quite disgusting.
It's alright, I was gassy last week, so.
Aye, but gassy with different pure all the time, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So I might run and blow my nose at some point.
Okay. Are you actually going to do that?
Not right now, but I'll do it right in front of the microphone.
Right, okay.
You just sit read the news, that'll be all they hear, and they're like, ah.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Nah, no one do that.
So,
This is the Cosy Couch. It is an entertainment podcast where
Yep.
we sit and talk shite about entertainment every
Yep.
week.
Yep.
So about games and movies and all that.
mostly games and movies.
Sometimes other stuff, but nah.
Yeah, and even then it's mostly games,
Yeah,
to be fair.
or game related.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what have you been doing this week?
Playing my PS4
Ooh.
that I purchased. Yeah, got the Uncharted collection, Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us. So I've been making my way through the Uncharted games. So I'm on the third one now. They do gradually, gameplay wise, like they come leaps and bounds. Story is excellent. Like they're all really good. Even the first one,
Yeah.
the story is actually really good for it. So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying that. Played the Resident Evil 7 demo as well.
Look at that.
That's good. I actually really like. I like the direction it's going in. So
Apparently
more of
there's
that.
multiple endings to it.
Yeah, seemingly so.
And it was,
I've had two.
is it like, what is it, there's an axe and a hammer you can find and nobody knows what to do with it.
All right.
Like, well, people may have sussed out now, but last I heard, people still don't know what to do. But, and there's a finger as well. What do you do with the finger?
Yeah, I found the finger. Fuck knows what that's for.
Yeah. Apparently there's free voicemails you can listen to on the phone.
I only heard one because
Yeah,
the
same.
guy appeared behind me and hit me. So
There must be a way to stop that, otherwise it'll be pointless going up there from that.
yeah, that does seem kind of stupid actually.
Really. Oh well,
Yeah.
it's good to check it out if you know.
Yes, definitely. It's very good.
So that's Resident Evil 7 demo on the PlayStation Store now.
Yes. But I think you need to have PS Plus. You do.
Aye, but if you got a PlayStation, you got PS Plus.
Aye, that's true. Pretty pointless to have a PlayStation and not have PS Plus.
That's true.
Same with Xbox. If you've not got Live, why did you buy an Xbox?
Hey guys, want to play online? Oh wait, I can't.
Yeah. So. Yeah. What about yourself?
What have I been doing this week?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Playing a lot of Minecraft with my sisters.
Oh, I've been playing Minecraft Mobile as well, but that's
Oh yeah,
just our dad.
it's different.
Yeah, I know.
Went back to Destiny this week. It's been a while. It's had fun with that, and that's about it really. I've not been doing a ton of gaming this week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm the same actually. I've been working loads. So.
we were in a hot tub, so we were.
Yes, we were in a hot tub. It was very good, wasn't it?
It's very relaxing.
Very enjoyable. We look forward to doing that again.
Yep.
So
Maybe we'll film an episode from the hot tub.
maybe
You'll be able to hear anything.
the cozy bath.
The cozy tub.
Right, we'll just crack on with the news then. Not a lot, weirdly. I thought there'd be hundreds of news after E3, but actually it's been the total opposite.
Yeah.
So nothing major, just a few wee things here and there. So one of the big things after the podcast was that the new Zelda game got announced. Because I think we recorded before Nintendo did their kind of live stream thing because we didn't really care.
Yeah.
But it's called Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's coming out on Wii U and NX. NX hasn't even been revealed yet, so fuck knows what that's going to be like. Seemingly there'll be no difference between the two games. Like, it won't be any better on NX. So, don't know why the fuck you'd be buying an NX then.
I know.
That seems pretty
To me, that
redundant.
says it's going to look as good as it will do on the Wii U and the NX, so
I don't know, they could just be saying that to make people buy it on the Wii U, and then they'll come out and be like, oh, look how much better it looks on NX, please buy it.
We still don't really know what the NX is, do we?
No, we don't.
Like-
Another rumour, I've not got it in the news here, but one of the rumours that's come out recently, and this has been going about for a while, is that the NX is going to use cartridges instead of discs. Which is fair enough, it's like, I mean, you're not going to be playing these games on anything else, so...
But, well, the reason they stopped using cartridges is because they're so expensive.
But that's the thing, they might be cheaper. They might have found a way to make them cheaper. So, I don't know, that's a rumour. Whether that's actually true or not, fuck knows. Yeah, so it looks really good. Have you seen anything for it?
No, I think I've seen some screenshots, but...
Yeah, well, I watched the trailer for it, and it actually does look amazing. Like, it's open world. It's absolutely massive. You can climb trees, climb mountains, you can do so much shit. It looks really good. It looks like the kind of step that Zelda needed to take, but at the same time, they've just introduced a lot of stuff that already exists in other games. So it's not like a massive leap forward, it's basically just a massive leap forward for Zelda. But it does look really good in fairness.
Does it have an ocarina in it?
It probably does have an ocarina in it. So it does. I mean, it looks really good art style. It looks quite similar to Skyward Sword, I believe it was. Looked kind of cel shaded. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah.
I think the cel shading helps with the graphics looking better because of the art style. But yeah, it's meant to be massive. 12 times the size of the map in Skyward Sword, which was the last Zelda game. So they're doing something right.
I think now's the perfect time to pick up a Wii U.
Yeah,
It's
probably
cheap as
because
hell,
they are
you know.
cheap as fuck. You want
And
Zelda,
plus-
go and buy a Wii
I'll
U.
get Zelda, but like I really want Mario Maker still.
See, I don't. There's nothing. Like I'm waiting for the day that Nintendo crumble and become a third-party publisher.
It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen for another 5 years, I think.
I'll wait. I have no objection to waiting.
Is there good Pokemon games on the Wii U? Do you know?
No.
No, they
Game
all
Boy's where the
DS,
Pokemon
yeah.
games are. Yeah, you want
Maybe a
the DS.
DS then.
Yeah. So the next story is that this wasn't announced at E3, but Xbox were giving out, like, to the press, they were giving Wii like USB drives with just different things on them, and in the USB drive there was a folder, and it was, I think it's called like Remaster or something like that, and you go in and it's images of a Bulletstorm remaster, that game that Epic made
Yeah, it was a
a few
good
years ago. It was a really good game. I cannot remember what the fuck the story was about, but I remember it being really, really cool. Yeah, seemingly it's getting a remaster. Hasn't been announced anywhere, but Xbox were giving this out to the press, so I don't know if this is just them kind of teasing, like, oh, this is the next thing. So I reckon at Gamescom, you'll see that.
No, it could be.
So
Was Bulletstorm the one with the whip?
yes,
Yeah.
like you could put a latch onto people. It was really fucking cool. Weird scoring system. It was one of those games that you looked at the achievements and went, I'll never 1000G this.
Yeah.
Like, it was fucking
Like
impossible.
it was quite tough as well, even on normal, I remember.
Yeah,
it was one of those
I remember
games
it being
where,
quite
like,
tough.
Everyone wanted to score you and like headshots and stuff, and the enemies were just like there. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna headshot me!" And you're like, "This is just fucking irritating." But it was fun.
Yeah,
really good.
It was
game.
fun, but the question I've got coming out of this, does it need a remaster?
No, it's a strange one to remaster.
I know, I'm like, I don't remember it doing overly well.
Yeah.
I mean, Tomb Raider coming out a few years after Tomb Raider had been out made sense, because it was like, well, we're going to be continuing the franchise on these consoles anyway, so we might as well port it over.
Yeah.
Things like if Mass Effect was to get remastered, that would make sense because they're continuing. But I mean, these are all brilliant games. Bulletstorm, like, I don't remember it really making waves.
The only way I can see why is we're probably getting a Bulletstorm 2, and it's Bulletstorm 1 free. Bulletstorm 1's probably going to come free with it, or
Yeah,
something like that, you know, or heavily discounted to just get people excited about it.
I know.
Makes sense, you know.
We'll need to
It's the
wait.
same with Stick of Truth, you know. You'd think it's not necessary to bring it over, but if you pre-order the Fractured Butthole, you get Stick of Truth free, so I think that's why they've done it.
Yeah, maybe. But we'll wait and see. I mean, there was literally just a wee thing in a hard drive, so we'll see if it actually comes out. Dead Rising 4, two things. They've announced the release date. It's coming out 4th of December. So, no, it's not. It's coming out December the 6th. It's because I read the 4 of Dead Rising 4. Yeah, so December the 6th. Perfect, just in time for Christmas. It seems like it's got a Christmas theme anyway, so that's good.
Yeah.
And it's also been confirmed it is a timed exclusive. I don't know if we spoke about this in the...
I think we did. But just to go over it again, so it's time exclusive for 90 days
on
Windows 10, and
then it'll go into Steam and that, and then on console it's a year.
Is it just under a year?
No, it's a year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's like spot on a year. Same as Tomb Raider.
The rumour I heard was it's coming out in November, like November 30th, so it's like just under a year, like a week less, but...
I don't know, that could be the case. It could be just that, but it is a year.
I suppose that could be 52 weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
so there you go. This was a good bit of news. Rod Ferguson from the Coalition was talking about, they're the new team that are purpose built for Gears of War. They were. He was speaking to Shack News, and he was speaking about the new Horde mode. Like I think it's Horde 3.0 or something like that. And he was saying something that is really, really cool. If you want to play online, like Horde mode with your friends, right? Say like you just bought Gears of War and I've had it for months. I've got all the DLC, right? And you're like, I want to play online with you, but I can't really. I don't want to buy all these maps.
Yeah.
As long as I host the game, you can play any of the DLC maps.
That's good.
Which is amazing.
Huh?
So it won't charge you anything. But that person has to be the host.
Is there a limit to it? So maybe say like an hour or two?
No.
No?
No, you can just invite your friends in. They don't need to have it. I'd imagine these maps will come out in updates, so that you'll have them in the game, but you've not paid for them, so they won't unlock.
Well, that's how they work anyway.
Yeah.
With these things.
But that just seems like a brilliant idea.
No, it really does.
Like, especially if you've got multiple accounts on the same console, because you can just split screen, you can both be earning achievements. Only one person has to buy the DLC.
Right.
A lot more people should do this.
No, absolutely.
Like, a lot more people should do that.
Because even then, it gives you a chance to check out the maps and the DLC, and then you go, I really like this, and I want to play this with other friends and not just this one guy, so I may buy it, you know? So it's good marketing strategy.
Yeah, it definitely is. The next story, Andrew House from Sony is one of the heads. I can't remember his actual title.
Big Andy.
Big Andy. He has said he was surprised by the Scorpio announcement. He wasn't expecting it. He says the reason for it was because of the way kind of technology is and the Apple effect. A lot of announcements are kind of like, here is this new technology, it's available pretty much right now, like you can get it next month, pre-orders are out. So he was like, we weren't expecting Scorpio to be announced so far in advance. And he's also said that the PlayStation Neo will not be a generational shift, whereas where the Scorpio is going to be like the most powerful console ever, and has all the bells and whistles. Neo will not be that. Neo will literally just be a kind of higher end PlayStation, which I now feel they're gonna have a really hard time selling that to people.
Yeah,
because I think people are gonna look at the Scorpio or whatever it ends up being called and going, oh, I'm paying for a fucking amazing new console. Like, that's why I would be paying all this money again, because it's clearly so much better than my Xbox. I think with PlayStation, like, just saying, yeah, this is a slightly better PS4, I don't know anyone that's going to be like, yeah, cool, I'll go for that.
Yeah, do you know what, this popped in my head right there, right? So, I think it was Beyond I was listening to, Podcast Beyond, and they were saying the difference between the original Xbox and the 360 is the same from the Xbox One to when the Scorpio will be released. It's the same time window.
Yeah.
Which is making me think, right, this new Xbox could quite literally be the new Xbox, right?
Yeah.
The new Scorpio, but they're just sort of subtly putting it, instead of going, oh, it's the big new Xbox, they're just kind of going, oh, it's called Scorpio, it's more powerful.
Well, what I think you'll see happen with Xbox, especially now that they're doing this whole Windows and Xbox are the same thing, I think the Scorpio will just be called the Xbox, and that's it. And everything's backwards compatible. You can play 360 on it. You can play Xbox One. and like games will because they've said everything like in this Xbox's generation will play on Scorpio.
Yeah.
So that means Xbox One games will play on Scorpio. They didn't say Scorpio games will play on Xbox One.
I know. That's why I'm thinking this. So
I'm with you. I think this is actually.
So this was this would be the PS5 essentially.
Yeah.
But they're not.
But that's what that's what he's
making that obvious.
Yeah, that's what he's saying here. He's like, that is not what we are doing.
Yeah.
So they're obviously just trying to. It must be for people who prefer slightly better graphics. You buy the Neo if that's really your thing.
It might not even be just that. It might be little stuff like it comes with a camera, comes with an extra controller or two.
It plays in 4K.
Yeah, just lots of like little things that you'd go. Yeah. It's kind of saving you money for all that stuff that you would buy extra in the shop or whatever. It could be something as simple as that with just little tweaks.
Yeah, because the Xbox One S actually is a better console. It's got slightly better specs. And it also plays in 4K.
Does it play in 4K? Is it 4K video?
It plays in...
Plays 4K?
4K support or whatever it is. But
that might just be for video.
I don't think
that's what the PlayStation is.
I don't think either of the consoles are true 4K.
I say for video they are, but I don't have a 4K.
I think that's what the Xbox, the Scorpio is going for, is true 4K, because we just can't get that on consoles. So yeah, and the Xbox it can do like HDR. What's that?
The recording.
It's high definition rendering or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like something that I think my TV has it, but it's that, so it has to be more powerful to be able to do that. But that's even just a slight thing. So I think Neo will probably be just slightly more powerful again than the new Xbox. I'm really curious to see what happens now.
Yeah.
Really curious, and I'm really curious to see how they market it, because I think Xbox really did just fucking fire a loaded gun at them there. I think it must be like, fuck, how do we market this now?
I sent you a link to a video. Did you watch it? Explaining what the teraflops was.
No, I don't think it was a video. Was it not just a website?
It was a video on it.
Oh right, okay. Well, I just read the website.
So I was watching that, and it was, as I thought, this was to do with speed and power, but just that figure alone, right? The guy was saying it is impressive, but you have to know more. Like, you have to know more about what's inside the console for it to be relevant. So, for example, if that has got, say, the current Xbox One memory card in it, the same RAM and all that, saying it's not that impressive then, it's just a slight boost, but it said it all hinges on like what the RAM is, what the processor is, all these other specs. So they've not said that yet. I think they're keeping quiet because I don't think they know yet. I think they're like, right.
I think they're just waiting to see what Neo comes out with, so they can be like, cool, make
well,
it better
this is such a huge, like, they've announced it so far in the future, like a year and a half. So they've got until at least what, March maybe, before they start building them.
Yeah.
I think they've got till then, and they'll probably say AMD, like, come on, what card can we put in this? It's going to give us a massive boost, and they'll be like...
I reckon it'll be like the best of the best.
The new graphics cards have just come out.
Yeah.
Apparently they're fucking amazing, but I don't think that'll be in it. I think it'll be in the next one.
I reckon it's going to be really high end gear that's in it because of the VR thing. Because if they're going with Oculus needs a high end rig. So I reckon...
Oh yeah, I think this will be massive specs, which is... Which I think maybe shortly after that though, the PS5 will come out. It must be.
I think it wouldn't actually shock me for them to say that Vive works on it as well. If that's the case, like, they could trump PlayStation VR to say like the best of the best is on this console. I don't know. We're really...
Then you're looking at prices for like
Oculus
and all that stuff.
It's extortionate, but you're getting what you pay for. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Anyway, I suppose...
It's exciting, so we'll find out in the future.
Yeah, I know. Another thing I've read that's quite interesting, Phil Spencer was talking about Xbox, and keyboard and mouse support is apparently months away.
Oh,
like just months. Keyboard work, they've got the keyboard working, it's the mouse that's a bit kind of dodgy there now. But he was saying it's because, obviously with this integration of like the two, PC and Xbox coming together, a lot of people who will want to buy a game for their PC because of keyboard and mouse, like RTS games and things like that, they'll maybe be like, nah, fuck it on console because it doesn't work. So they're trying to get keyboard and mouse over, which I reckon will completely change things, like especially first person shooters. If people are like, oh, I can do this on my console now.
Aye.
I think the settings need to be there for it.
Well, I've been wanting that for ages.
I can't deal with keyboard and mouse. That's
I can't.
too much for me, man.
Like, I'm not great at it, you know, like I had to use a controller for Battlefield. But Battlefield's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know, like every button on the controller does two things, sometimes three. But just general walking around and shooting and aiming that, you're better. Like, you're quicker, you're so much quicker because you're not moving a wee stick, you know, like. And sensitivity is hard to work on a console because I like mine kind of high, but sometimes it's just a little bit too high.
Yeah.
You know, but with a mouse is your full control of it, you know.
Yeah. The other thing
I think it'd be good if we had some sort of hybrid, like say a one-handed controller, removing a lot of like jump buttons and all that, and then the mouse for aiming. I think that'd be fantastic.
I don't know what they could do, but it's a cool thing because the other thing he says as well, it's good for developers who are making things for PC because of keyboard and mouse to then say, oh, hold on, Xbox can do that now as well.
Yeah.
We should ship to Xbox as well.
See, I don't know if the PS3 had that, because I know you could plug in a keyboard and mouse because of the internet.
Yeah, and the Xbox, I think you could plug a keyboard in, but
I don't know if it worked for games.
It was for typing. I don't think any of them have had
No.
it for games. Nah. So I thought that was quite cool. A lot of this news is just kind of bits of information about things, which I suppose we did say would be the case after E3. Final Fantasy 15, they've come out and said roughly how many hours of gameplay is going to be there. So for this,
Can I guess?
yes.
Just got a total here, right? I'll go for a total, or you?
Well, I've got a total for story and altogether.
For story, it's going to be at least 80 hours, and altogether to do everything, I'm going to say 500 hours.
Way off the mark. For story, it should be 40 to 50 hours. And then there's like all the side quests and that add up to about 100 hours. So they've said like everything all together could be about 200 hours of gameplay.
It's less than I thought. Oh well.
Well, Witcher I've done nowhere near everything, to be fair. There's a load of stuff I've still to do. But I did all the story and like nearly all the side missions, and I was over 100 hours.
Yeah.
But I was nowhere near 200, so...
No, it's just because of Final Fantasy, given their track record, like, maybe the games just feel longer, but sometimes it feels like you put 300 hours.
I think
on
they
those
do
games.
feel a lot longer than they are. That's
It was,
probably more accurate.
What was one with Lightning in it? What was that? Final Fantasy
13.
13. Was that not really long?
Oh,
Like,
fucking
ridiculous?
13 was shite. Like, everyone was like, oh yeah, it gets so good on disc 3 or whatever because it's open world. And you're like, I am not playing it to get to that.
Yeah.
A wee bit about us. Pretty much, I thought a lot of this was actually gaming, but there is a couple of film things in here. The Walking Dead season 7. No spoilers as to what happened at the end of season 6, but AMC have filmed 11 different openings to season 7 so that nobody can find out what happened at the end of season 6 early. Like, the way season 6 ends, it's a massive cliffhanger and they don't want people leaking shit out, so there's 11 different openings. So I thought that was quite a cool wee bit of news.
That's weird.
Yeah, if you were caught on The Walking Dead, you would understand why they've done this, because they do not want anything leaking out about it. So I thought that was cool. Power Rangers, were you interested in it before?
I was, yes. I was curious.
What about Bryan Cranston being Zordon?
You've piqued my curiosity.
Yes, I think that is quite cool. Fun fact, Bryan Cranston already in Power Rangers.
Is he?
The original TV series, he was a bad guy.
Oh, what one was he? Do you know?
Oh, I can't remember the name of him, but yeah, because it was a lot of it was filmed in Japan. Like all the fight scenes were filmed in Japan, and then it was brought over here and dubbed over in American. And the actors who played the Power Rangers, like they only played the Power Rangers just as not with the suits on or if they had the helmet off. Anything you see with helmets on and shit like that was the Japanese actors, which is pure weird. But yeah, Bryan Cranston was actually in Power Rangers already.
That's mental.
So that was like years and years ago, obviously.
Did you see the one, the clip IGN put up? It's like they put the speech, the Eisenberg speech in it.
No.
I am the one who knocks.
Oh, really?
It's like just lecturing all the Power Rangers, like putting their heads down and stuff. And all that.
That's brilliant. I'm going to check that out. Star Wars Rogue One, we had said we kind of thought Darth Vader was going to be in it.
Yep.
Totally confirmed Darth Vader is going to be in this film.
Yeah.
And
by the sounds of it, it's not even just like, oh, this Darth Vader. It sounds like he plays quite a medium to big part in it.
Yeah, seemingly the main antagonist, like the main kind of bad guy, is seeking to kind of get in the Emperor's good books, and he's also trying to avoid Darth Vader, like, because Darth Vader's like the Emperor's enforcer, so he's like trying to stay on his good side pretty much. James Earl Jones confirmed to be doing the voice, so it's his original voice, and they're going to be getting like quite big actors to play it, like not as in Tom Cruise or whatever. I mean like big guys, like imposing guys to wear the suit. So he's going to look absolutely bitching in it.
Yes.
So I'm well chuffed with
and that was the point when Vader was at his most evilness.
Yes.
Like he was a dick.
Yeah, an absolute tyrant. So
yeah, like he did not give a shit, man. If you thought it was bad he killed all those younglings in the third one, like this is a
yeah. This is going to be so good.
Yeah.
I hope in the next trailer we get a wee glimpse of
I hope this is dark as fuck.
Yeah, oh yeah, I want it to be really dark.
It's not a happy story, the one of the boffins. Not
oh yeah, it's not. It's a bad story. Well, speaking of Star Wars Battlefront might be getting a offline instant action mode.
Alright.
Which, like, it leaked, it was on some video, I think it was like the devs showing something off, and there was like a menu for like offline instant action, but it was like Walker Assault, things like that, split screen, but with bots.
Yeah.
I was like, what, that, to be fair, like, this is good, but also annoying, because I'm like, why wasn't this in the game to begin with?
I know.
That was what Battlefront was you played it split screen with your pals, and it was all bots, and it was amazing.
What are they going to do for Battlefront 2? Because I'm thinking of like back in Battlefront, the original ones were out right. Battlefront 1 came out, was brilliant. The Battlefront 2 improved on everything the first one did, including having a lot of the same maps plus many more. But nowadays you don't really get that.
Yeah.
So I mean, is Battlefront 2 going to be a whole bunch of different maps, or do you think they'll bring everything over, improve it, and then just add a whole bunch on?
Nah, I think you'll get different ones. I think you'll get stuff from like episode 7. I don't think they'll touch episode 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I'm at that stage.
I think they're going to have to though. Because think about it, they've already got like the Walker Assault and all that, and the Battles of Endor. So the two biggest set pieces. So like,
well, I think
they'll have to go back to like the Battle of the Boot
you'll
stuff.
maybe see some stuff like Hoth and Endor. They'll probably come over and Tatooine, but
yeah.
I reckon like it'll be kind of stuff from the new.
I want prequel stuff because I liked all that, the Battle of Endor, the Naboo battle and stuff.
I'm trying to think what the base one was. Probably the Battle of was Genesis or Geonosis?
That was one where all the Jedi's come in.
Yeah, that was quite a good map. And Mustafar, you went there and for some reason you get Darth Maul. Because Darth Maul was never on Mustafar, but he was in the prequels, I suppose. Playing as Darth Maul would be bitching.
It was so fast, it was unreal.
Oh, I know. Like, he was literally the best character you could play as. So yeah, that'll be really good. Anyone who's still playing Halo 5 Guardians, Warzone Firefight is coming June the 29th. So it's meant to be the biggest update they've ever had. Loads of new armour, loads of new weapons. There's even a new like mythic boss to fight in the Warzone matches. It's a giant grunt, like a giant robot grunt. Looks fucking amazing. There's also a new vehicle as well being introduced as well.
Is it actually a new vehicle, or is it a Warthog with a different gun on it?
No, it's like a new vehicle. It's like some jet thing, like a pure close quarters jet thing. So yeah, that sounds really good. And then the last story I've got, like I said, short week, is do you remember Team Bondi?
Oh, yes, but I don't know why.
They worked with Rockstar and brought out L.A. Noire. Right.
Yes,
They announced this years ago that they were making a game called Whore of the Orient, and it was, I don't really know what it was about, but the basis was that in the, I think it's like the 1950s or something like that, Shanghai was like one of the only places in the world you could get to without a passport. Like you could just go there.
Mhm.
So anyone running away from like problems and things like that or on the run would just go to Shanghai. So the game is kind of going. It was going to be a spiritual successor to LA Noire set there. They are. I think it's a former producer is basically come out and said, yeah, that game's probably never coming out.
Mm.
I think Team Bondi have just had loads of trouble with it. They've fought tooth and nail to get it to come out, and I think that they've just financially hit a brick wall, so it's probably never going to see the light of day. Which is a shame, because LA Noire, some people didn't quite like it, but I loved LA Noire. I thought it was so fucking good.
Was the biggest complaints not like the second half of the story? Because it changes, doesn't it?
No, not really. It's kind of the same game the whole way through. I think people's big complaint was it wasn't GTA.
Oh, right.
People thought it was going to be like, you could run around being a cop.
Was there not one of them where the game sort of changed, like story-wise halfway through, so you were somebody, but then you still play the same guy, but your circumstances changed? You're not a cop, then you get fired or something?
Oh no, you get promoted.
Is that
But I think you actually might get fired at one point. Yeah, because you're obsessed with finding this serial killer.
Yeah.
And you solve loads of other wee like cases and stuff like that, but you're pure obsessed with being like some sort of fucking like catching some serial killer. Though I can't mind what he did. Why did I feel like origami played a big part in it?
That's Heavy Rain.
Yeah, I know Heavy Rain has that as well, but I'm sure the guy in LA Noire does origami as well.
I kind of think.
Yeah, I can play. I put 1000G that game. I got all the achievements in the DLC as well. There you go. Fucking LA Noire Pro over here.
This is what needs to happen, right? So, Naughty Dog, if you're listening, right?
They're not.
You never know.
Just breaking that to you.
Just straight, take a break, you deserve it, right? You've done brilliant, right? Just take a break and go to all these studios and be like, what are you doing? Do you know how many games we put out over the past 10 years that have been AAA, amazing, 10 out of 10s? You know, and then you got all these companies that take forever to make games, and then we get disappointed when they get cancelled.
Yeah.
These need two of those companies go, no, get your shit together. If we can do it, you can do it.
That's true.
Like, what are they doing differently that, I mean, obviously, like, the Uncharted series has been successful and people love it, so excited for the new one, but they've never let anyone down. They always just bring a game after game which is brilliant, on time, roughly.
I know,
and then you get, like, companies like Studio Japan being The Last Guardian.
Oh, fuck.
You know, Rockstar's Agent, who knows what's happened with that. There's so many other
games. I think
games.
Rockstar get a pass. I don't feel they can do much wrong these days.
With GTA, yeah, but with other games, you know.
Aye, we'll need to wait and see.
But I don't understand it, you know, because obviously these companies need to put the game out to make money off it, so it seems like they're just arsing around.
You're correct. It does seem like they're just arsing around.
Like, stop it.
Anyway, that's everything I've got.
Oh,
That's pretty, like I say, pretty quiet. So, question?
It was, what game has made you laugh the most? Now, right, do you know what? I'm going to exclude it, right?
Right.
Stick of Truth was excluded.
Oh, why? I can't be excluded?
Because it's the obvious choice. You know, I've not even played it yet, and I've seen quite a lot of it, and even I know it's hilarious. So
right, okay.
That's why I wanted to think about other games.
Right, okay. I've got another one then.
Right, okay.
Right, but I'll let you go first. If you pick the same one as me, I'll be raging.
I don't think it will be. Probably. I'm going to go with Borderlands 2.
Really?
Aye.
But it's pretty funny.
It's a really funny game. Handsome Jacket is just brilliant. So many references to other games and movies and stuff like that. It's just, the comedy's just there, you know. You kind of laugh the whole time you're playing that game.
Yeah. I've just realised.
What? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I totally forgot to put it down. Oh well. But seeing as I'm not allowed to pick the Stick of Truth, I'm actually going to go for, this is a weird one, GTA 4.
Alright.
For the Swing of Death.
Oh, right, yeah.
The actual laughs you used to have with that. That and online, like going to the airport with rocket launchers and just fucking about, like.
You would do a team deathmatch, put the respawn time to like 3 seconds, right, with rocket launchers, because it did that brilliant thing where when you died, like it did a slow motion thing, so you'd be like fly through the air doing cartwheels and all that. That was so funny.
Yeah, it was really good. That and like I remember I was playing online. There was loads of us, and there was a jump at the end of the runway,
Yeah.
and I hovered the what were the helicopters called? They're black and yellow. I can't remember what they were called. But like I was just hovering, and Scobie went over on his wee bike, and like flew, hit the blades, and just went, boof, and I was like watching his screen, and he went fucking miles. He actually flew to the other island. It was so funny. Like I actually thought that was the funniest thing ever.
One time, like, I was in a helicopter and I was holding a grenade, and I went to jump out, and I timed it. It was absolutely perfect at the time. Me and Ant were like watching at the time, and just as I jumped out, it blew up, and my guy just went flying.
I was there.
Oh yeah, and it was like so fast. Like,
Yeah.
the build was quite a bit away as well.
Yeah, he was just flying like this, curled up in a wee ball. That was brilliant,
But
actually.
if you don't know what the swing of death was, it was this amazing glitch that they never fixed because
Aye, they never
it's
fixed it. It
hilarious.
was so funny.
It was just this swing and it had a chain hanging down. Doesn't look like anything, right? But when you walk up to it, it would just fuck up your game. It'd either hit you and kill you or hit you and send you flying. If you take a car down,
Yeah, you could jump and hold on to it, and it would like launch you right up in
Yeah.
the air and stuff like that.
I used to try and get fire trucks into it and it would just like
Oh,
dig them into the ground,
Yeah,
and all of a
like-
sudden you'd be in the third island.
they'd be absolutely mangled, like to the point you're like, I've never seen the cars do things like
Yeah.
this. Like, it was really good actually. So yeah, that would be my pick.
Another good honourable mention would be Fallout New Vegas with Yes Man.
I didn't find Fallout that funny.
No,
I found that whole game to be a chore.
he was funny. He was a robot programmed to do everything he's asked to,
Yeah.
and he's working for the bag end, and you're like, "Can you help?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And you're just like, "But you know, you want things?" He's like, "But I'm programmed to do anything anyone says."
That's
So
great.
it's quite funny. You can make him do like stupid stuff, and I was like, "Go into the wall." Go, "Okay," and he just runs into the wall.
Oh,
That's funny.
that's good. I couldn't enjoy anything about New Vegas.
No.
It really annoyed me. It just wasn't as good as Fallout 3.
Mm.
So, it's a shame.
That's true.
Yeah, so, well, that's us.
What's
So-
your question for next week? Have you got one?
I don't really know.
Don't really know.
I really don't know. We'll think of it for next week.
Just spring it on people.
Yep, just spring it on people.
Okay.
So, if someone wants to write in with a question, knock yourself out.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So if you got a question, put it in the comments and we'll answer it and read it out next week.
Because
No.
I
Well,
never
then
thought.
we'll do it, but
I never thought of this, so
I've got the cold, right? I'm clearly under the weather. What's your excuse?
I've been working for 4 days. Yeah,
So
so
bad.
I've got 3 days to go. It's depressing.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll wrap this up.
Yep, so this has been the Cosy Couch. I have been Nick.
I have been Richard.
And thanks for watching. So you can follow us at the Cosy Couch.
Yep.
Our personal Twitter handles are, he is,
At Dark Saxon.
and I am at NickSolo89. On PSN, we are, well, you are,
Dark Saxon.
and I am,
Dark Saxon.
oh,
Saxon.
yeah, the underscore.
Yep.
And I'm the Grim Reaper89.
Yep.
And then on Xbox,
Dark Saxon.
Dark Saxon again, and I'm currently me,
Yeah.
which I'm going to change.
I kept it continuity.
Yep.
Yep. With
Well,
everything.
I didn't think at the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's just my online handle. I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, if you could change...
Oh, I have a question. How did you come up with your online handle?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Any of them.
Okay.
So there you go.
If you could change your PSN name one, I'd probably change mine to Nick Solo, because that's
Yeah.
the one I use for everything. But I didn't think at the time.
Well, there you go.
Because I set my PSN
It's
up
cost you dearly.
years ago. Like, I set it up with the PS2. Because I had the network adapter for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to play Tony Hawk's Underground online.
Nice.
I don't even know how long ago that was.
I played Star Wars Battlefront online. But
Oh, I
that
never did that.
worked with...
Was that not on Xbox only?
Yeah, it came on Xbox.
Uh,
No, it wasn't Xbox only. It was
no,
on
but the
PlayStation.
network features.
Yeah, it might have been
Because the
actually, it was
Xbox
Live.
original had the...
But it was only Battlefront 2. And you
Oh,
got
was it?
free maps with it as well, I remember that.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yes, I remember that. So there you go.
yeah, at least
Yeah.
one.
So there we go.
Thanks for watching, and stay cozy.
Do just that.